coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real news coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crimes.
Speaking on true crimes, Jumpin' Alice go on air. Now we pop eyes like we should be Louisiana. Cause we got that flavor for your antennas. Real news with that Just Airways camera.
Snapping every week, staying on topic like I wrote it for the beat. Substance in the show, I'm coming for Stephen A.C. Alice right beside me and I really keep the heat. But I keep it clean on the What's up, Real News family? We are back again. Your boy Champ on scene, on site with another Real News short, baby. Now, we will be bringing a full episode of Real News. That'll be the next video we drop. It'll be a nice full-length episode, you know, going over the usual topics, sports, politics, all that good stuff that we've promised since day one. But just to keep it up and keep the content flowing, here is another Real News short for you. Alright, so today you might notice with my little mics, I got my Leaf Village pendant on. It is from Naruto, which we've discussed a minute ago when we went to Comic-Con. My favorite anime of all time, big time for me, growing up, childhood. But today we will be discussing and I will be reviewing the Anime Karakuri Circus. You gotta look it up. I'm going to explain it. Use the song for the fame, and if you love anime, then they might call you lame. Trust me, it's okay, as long as you make your own way and ignored all the lanes. My wifey on the
I don't know what that is. Obviously don't. It's an anime, which is a Japanese style cartoon. Usually a lot of action, but the genres and categories range from A to Z. So whatever you want to, whatever type of anime you want to find, you actually can find, and it keeps me pretty interested because they can do whatever they want, so they can make the story as broad and amazing, and it still looks pretty cool because you don't have humans interacting with CGI. You got all cartoonized people interacting with other cartoonized people, so it fits perfectly and it's pretty cool. But today, like I said, we'll be discussing Karakuri Circus, a 35 episode anime. I believe it's done because the story did get wrapped up pretty well. They did leave it open to where they can come back. I don't know what the book, I don't know how far and how deep the book is, but I know the show definitely wrapped up things to where if it doesn't come back for another season, I would not be shocked. Karakuri Circus is an anime. The main character is a young boy. He starts off lost in the streets of Japan. He actually is being chased by some type of organization, some guys in suits. Really don't know who that is yet. Gets saved by a big buff guy who can fight. It's pretty cool. Then as we get deeper into the story, we find out why they were chasing that little boy and the action sense of it. The real story is they have, over hundreds of years, there have been puppets that can be used as battle weapons. There have been puppets that can be used as battle weapons. So people use them, puppeteers they call them. They put the strings on their fingers and they use these puppets as weapons. But there's also another half of the puppets who have came to life. All the puppets, yes, it's super interesting. The puppets actually are brought to life by this secret formula or something that they found hundreds of years ago, and most of those puppets are evils. So you got the battle between the puppeteers, which control the puppets, and the actual evil puppets. Great story, action-packed. I loved it. They go through a whole sequence where they kind of explain the backstory of the whole the characters in the book and how a lot of them are reincarnations of the people from hundreds of years ago. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would give Karakuri Circus an 8 out of 10 as far as the stars go, as far as animes go. I really enjoyed it. I was definitely sad to see it end, but I thought it wrapped up in a good way too. It was definitely a feel-good ending, which is always nice. Always nice to see. It's interesting when you get that twist and that turn at the end, and it may not be so positive, but let's be real. It's always good to see the happy ending, and you get to see the good guy you've been rooting for pretty much go where he needs to go and get what he needs to get, and all in a positive way. So, like I said, I'm giving this 8 out of 10. I thought it was a really good anime. I would recommend it for any anime watcher, especially if you like action. Things like Naruto, whatever, that side of anime. I would recommend it. I would say go check it out. Only 35 episodes, so I know I ran through it pretty quick, but hopefully you can too.
Just to fuck up
And
the paint
that
five, but
is
the
my
niggas with me,
review.
you could
Y'all
call me
check it out.
Pain. I do business in the rain, but I'm more like Wayne. This flow is insane, I cannot be tamed. Demon Fox in my box, you'll get split 9 ways. And when they introduced me, they word they use is Kage. Headed to the top, and I'm gonna bring Sasuke. Yes, we came a long way, it's a brand new day. Now the kids can play, listen what I say. Watch the fire I spray to protect the family. Can't